just want to see some more.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. We've made it, we've made it, we have made it. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, bringing you coverage of the Super Bowl. It's almost surreal when you take in the atmosphere, isn't it? It's the magnificent spectacle that surrounds this game each and every February. And at the center of it, the best team from both conferences who fought all season long for the honor of playing here tonight.
And you know what's beautiful about this stage, Kate? These teams who meet in the Super Bowl each and every year, we've learned this. They're not always the most talented team in the league. They're the two who never buckled under the pressure, never let the moment become too big. You know what I love to say? They're the ones that didn't just play with one another, they played for one another. And I can't wait, you can't wait, the world can't wait to see which team truly earns the right to raise that Lombardi and call themselves a champion.
His first throw is an interception. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Touchdown, Arizona! Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give to Mitchell, running left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here. Play action, here's Jackson. Flush down out to his left. He takes it himself. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Mitchell a first down and more. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Mitchell again. He gets the first and more inside the 15. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Lamar. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
The give now to Mitchell. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Pickup of 0 on the play. That leaves them with 4th and 6. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Tucker's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Taken in by Tip Ryman. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Benson on first and 10. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First down, ball at the 36. Benson once more. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he loses control of the interception in the end zone. Could have taken away some potential points, but instead, new life, 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Finds his target, Ryman. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Some options now as they come up here with a 1st and 5. They'll run here following the penalty. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. 7-3 is our score. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Murray, 3rd and goal. They need the right call, and in for the Arizona touchdown. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's got Andrews. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Maybe quickly trying to get set again. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down. Now Jackson on 3rd down. Headed up, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. It's Benson on the give. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Finds a man right side. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that brings up 4th and short. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They snap it to Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens take possession of the football.
I know he started to play as a defender, But gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No, we changed it. Go ahead. Yeah. Come on, man. Cut.
From the 43. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Working quickly here. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Cardinals grab it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Hey, listen, I'm all for quarterbacks as artists, right? You can't be a blacksmith. You've got to be an artist. You've got to create back there. But when the world of got-tos, you also got to hold on to the ball. That's a big-time turnover.
And defenders are there to get him at the line. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Murray on 3rd down. Cut out left. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. The give now to Benson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try at that 1st down.
Now an inside give to Benson. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, ball at the 36. Now a give. It's Benson headed right. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. They give up the gut to Benson. Great. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals push their lead to 18. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
From the 17. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left in this half. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Here comes the final play of our 1st half. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Murray to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Bateman hauls it in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 48. Rolling left, buying some time. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Play action now with Jackson. Andrews with the catch. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
1st down throw for Jackson. He's on the move. And he'll go down here at the 16. Offense in the hurry up here. From the red zone now. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. Has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the 2nd half with some needed points. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now a run with Benson. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Coming in for the stop was Michael Pierce. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good for a gain of 5. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Ravens bring an extra DB out there. Third down coming up. From the gun, it's Murray. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And a fair catch made here at the 17. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Getting out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Throwing again is Lamar. Gets himself free, but he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Forced out to his right. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Offense up to the line fast. They just get the play off. That's cut beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Hard to believe, but just one quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. The Ravens have the ball, but not the lead. They need to erase that deficit if they want the title. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Middle.
Running right with Mitchell. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They go play fake with Jackson. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Henry running left. So this one on the defense. He winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet. So we've got a flag down. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul.
13.
Running it after the penalty. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. On the move, headed right. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone.
Go.
They've got a man in motion.
Right shot. Go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within one score in the fourth. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
You at X. You at X. You change it. Hey, report. Report.
This might be a free play for him. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's a sack. They got there to take him down, but there was a reason for that. So we got a flag down. I think that's going to nullify the play. Now they'll try the extra point again. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Benson now from the gun. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. We'll pause now for an injured player, and no problems identifying who this is. It's a big one, folks. It is Lamar Jackson who's shaken up after that one. A give to Mitchell, running left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. Looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Cardinals will have to start from deep within their own territory. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A give left side to Benson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Chased out to his right. He can run it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Benson on 1st and 10. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Benson once more. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Staying on the ground with Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. This one's not looking good, and it won't be. Short and too far left. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
They tried for the field goal to really eliminate all shadow of a doubt, and instead, well, let's introduce some doubt into the picture and a little energy on the other side. Kate, it's not quite an automatic win still. They're going to have to get focused defensively and make sure they get a stop to clinch this.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Hey, come on.
Slot man motioned over.
Hey.
And he's in! Oh, what a play to tie the Super Bowl! Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He's got it deep downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Benson. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They give up the gut to Benson. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. This a 48-yard look for him. That one just too short. He needed a bit more power in it. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
No matter how that kick was going to go, Kate, there was going to be elation on one side and absolute heartbreak on the other. And that's what makes for a memorable finish and one heck of a game we got to watch.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation.